Hello. The video you are about to see contains images of dolls only. Hello.
Hello, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Now, this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it, Miss B?
I'm looking forward to this one. There's a particular reason, and there's a special reason why I'm holding Lacey as well.
You're going to get your tongue untwisted.
I know, that would be good, wouldn't it? That's your fault,
That's not a very good stuff. Why is it my fault? Why is everything my fault?
Well, it usually is.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Right, so, why are you holding Lacey?
Well, because she has got something extra special this week, and we've been looking forward to this for a long time. And cough it up, it might be a fiver.
You could do with it after all the money you've spent this week, couldn't you?
It's going to be a great one. I won't tell you exactly what it is until we get there, but
All right.
believe me, you'll want to stay watching.
Daddy's been spoiling Lacey again, people. I mean, just she only has to intimate that she wants it, and down goes his money.
There we are.
But while he's been spoiling Lacey, I have been spoiling the babies. Now, Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies always buys the babies the most gorgeous clothes. And she buys a lot from Boden. Now, Boden, you were asking me, weren't you?
I was. You've been talking about Boden quite a bit, and I just wondered what is so special about these clothes.
I don't know whether there are Boden stores or what. I really don't know, to be honest. But all I do know is that looking at the website, they seem to have clothes for men, women and children. And they also have homewares and stuff. And I just admired, I haven't only seen them on Suzanne's channel, I really admired the clothes I've seen. They're just the most delicious, luscious prints and patterns and gorgeous fabrics, and you know, they're just lovely. They are not cheap, but not ridiculously designer baby expensive either. They were what I call mid-price, but they are a considered purchase. I mean, if I had, you know, a real baby, I would be thinking about spending the money on one sleeper that one sleeper costs. So anyway, as I have reborns, and the reborns aren't going to be spitting up all over the sleepers, I have bought a few things. I had a problem with the website at first and I still have a problem if I want something that's in more than one colour, because it won't let me do the colour selections. It's very difficult to do it accessibly using my computer that has a screen reading software on it. But I have worked out the size selections, so we have some things.
Okay.
So let's see what we have. I haven't opened any of this, so Ria's going to tell us. I've sprung it on her. This is all for the girls.
Okay.
This is all for the girls. Oh, I think I know what this one might be. I think this one might be Brookie's. Yes, it is. What have we got? I don't know, it looks too small. What have we got, Ria?
It's not quite a sleeper, but it's gorgeous. It's white and it's got bright red poppies on it. It's got purple flowers, it's got cherries and pink strawberries and blue. Looks almost like bluebells as well.
Oh, isn't that pretty? It's just absolutely gorgeous. I was thinking that was the bubble romper, but it's too small. It looks newborn sized, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm having trouble remembering everything I bought now, but that is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Just show you the other side. It's just lovely. I'm just going to drop the rubbish. Sorry for being messy.
Yes, just put that down there.
Sorry about the rustling. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute my phone. I'll do it before the next. Oh, look at this. This is a sleeper.
That's white, and along the edge of the fold-down neck is pink, and it looks like corgi dogs.
Yes,
along
corgi
the
dogs.
chest.
I saw this one on Suzanne's, and I fell in love with it so much, and I absolutely had to get one of these. It's got little corgis on the collar too, see? I think it's got little corgis on the collar. Or is it that? I think it's the bodysuit that has the corgis on the collar. But it's just so gorgeous. Where have I put? Oh, yeah, I put them here. Let's keep them nice, shall we, Lulu? Having spent all this money on them. I'm done with the little rompery. So pretty. Right. Yeah, I just got the 4 things.
Okay, so we've had 2.
2.
Are we going to, are you going to change any of the babies this
I
week
am
into
going
any of
to
these?
change Brooke into, and I might change, depending on what happens, I might change one of the little babies into the sleeper.
Okay, so Brooke, I think, is Tuesday, if I remember, so...
I'm going to actually just change over here a minute, because that cardigan goes with something else. So let me just... No, that was the bubble romper, and I think that it came in the wrong... Oh, right, here is a twin pack of rompers. And these are the strawberry rompers. Oh, look, aren't they pretty?
White with loads of bright red strawberries and red dots.
Yeah, that was the bubble romper, but I don't think that's going to fit Brookie. Might, you never know.
And that one's blue and white stripes with a big fat strawberry on the front as well.
Oh, aren't they cute? Whoops. If I don't drop them. Aren't they cute? And these are little shorty rompers, short-sleeved. So I'm going to save them for when the weather gets warmer. But they are just delicious. Right, so that I pulled out first was the bubble romper. Now they're recommended to go with the bubble romper, because they give you recommendations as if you haven't put enough in your cart.
Well, they've got to sell them.
They recommended this to go with the bubble romper, which is...
Oh, that's pretty. That's a gorgeous, really deep orange
cardigan.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll look nice with that romper?
I think it will look absolutely gorgeous with it.
Yeah. So that's what I bought from Boden, and yeah, I'm glad I got the cardi, because the romper doesn't have anything at all. It could have done with having something underneath there, and I'm going to have to think about that, what I can put underneath, because it just has little straps, and it's really not warm enough to put little straps, and I'll have to think about what we're going to do about that. But the cardigan over the shoulders will make it a bit warmer for this time of year. But I don't mind her little, because she's got tights on, so it'll be okay.
Good.
So I'm really, really happy with that.
That's brilliant.
That little outfit. And I'm really happy with my Boden haul. Now then, Daddy,
Okay.
tell us what you got for Lacey.
Well, Lacey has always wanted a doll's house. And so we pulled out all the stops, well, as many as we could. And we have got a doll's house. Not only that, but she has a family. I think it's a family of 4.
Yeah.
Yes, and furniture.
I ought to explain something about this. I'll explain a bit more when we're actually going over to look at it. So if you just... I don't really want you to see me walking hobbledehoy across the room. So I'm just going to pause for 1 second, relocate, and then Ria will take us... we'll have a look inside the doll's house, and I'll show you everything about it. Okay?
That'd be great.
I'll be back with you in 1 second. So here I am over this side of the room near our table, and here is Lacey's doll's house, which is closed right now. In a minute I'll open it and we'll have a little look inside. Just to explain, I've always loved dolls' houses, and I've never had a doll's house like this. People have dolls' houses as a hobby, and they decorate and paint them themselves and buy all kinds of amazing furniture for them and all that kind of thing. I knew I wouldn't be able to paint and decorate, but I did want to collect furniture and stuff for it and all that kind of thing. But there was another reason I wanted to get this, because of Lacey's Sunday stories. Now that she has a friend who actually plays with her and doesn't bully the life out of her, I thought it would be rather interesting to be able to do some kind of story with the doll's house and the doll's house family, a little bit like Toity, which I think really has mostly run its course, unless I get some kind of new ideas, which at the moment I'm not, but which won't have to use sound effects, which I'm very chary of using, as I got another copyright claim slapped on my account when I'm using royalty-free sounds from a site which I paid a license and subscription for. Another story, but never mind. So we decided to get this. We shopped around all over the place to find a nice one that hopefully wouldn't be too big. We were expecting one about half the size of this. Isn't it huge? This calls itself a cottage. I have to laugh. Mia's Cottage it's called, and I love the fact that I wasn't expecting pink. Obviously we couldn't see the pictures, and it's pink and it's girly and it's just so pretty. So let me show you. Whoops. I love the shutters too. I love shutters, they're so old-fashioned. Let me show you. It's got a front door, which I'm just going to pull closed. Oops. Come here. There we go. Let me show you what it's like inside. Now the thing I love is that the whole front pulls open like this. And there is none of this horrible, there we go. There is none of this awful, the whole house folding in half and splitting down the middle, which I detest. You don't have rooms downstairs, you just have one open plan thing, which I really hate. So I'm hoping that you can see okay inside. Do you think we'll be able to see all right inside, Rhea?
Absolutely,
need a light.
fine.
Okay, right. So come and see the lounge first. Here's the lounge on the right hand side, and we have a little coffee table, and we also have a lamp, which I'm just going to get my hand out of the way of, and we have a three-piece suite with proper little cushions which actually stay put even when you have the family on and off them, and we have a flat screen TV, which I hope I've got round the right way. Blind person's arranging this room, and you can't tell which way the TV goes on its little shelf, and there are a couple of DVDs down there which are probably too small for you to see. So the reason I really like this is because there is just enough detail, but there is also room for imagination and no tiny little pieces. We bought Lacey another doll's house. It was Sylvanian families, what we call Sylvanian families over here, and what in the States you'd call calico critters. And the bits, they fell everywhere, and they fell out and got lost and fell off, and you couldn't touch it. It was hopeless. We tried one drama with it, and it was just hopeless. It was hopeless. It wouldn't work at all, and the whole thing ended up going to charity. At least, you know, somebody got some good out of it. Okay, so that's the living room. So I've arranged it the best way I could. I know that you can't see the television from where you're sitting, but never mind. So next door we have the kitchen, and we have, look at our little family sitting round the table. Aren't they just as cute as buttons? Now, you can't see, but I will tell you that the doll family that come with, that I've had to buy all the furniture, so I've had to buy. Daddy has had to buy. Actually, I bought these and Daddy bought the house, so we divided it between us. All the furniture came separately, so if you wanted to buy different furniture for this house, you could, but we went with the same people as made the house that made the furniture, and I think it's wonderful furniture. So we have a table and 4 chairs. 4 chairs. I haven't told you how many kitchens I've seen where they've had islands and cupboards and counters and millions of pieces, but a table with 2 chairs for a family of 4. Come on, That's bad planning. It annoys me. It's just sloppy. So there's our family sitting round the table. We also have a combined sink and stove, and a tall freezer, which I've tried very hard not to foul the door in any way. So again, there are some food accessories, but I've stowed them out of the way. Going upstairs, this is the bathroom. Look at I love this pedestal sink with the mirror, which I really like. And then you have the bath here. And then, let me get my hand out of the way. Going further in, look at the shower with the little curtain. Isn't it wicked? And then, of course, the essential convenience, which is actually quite cool because there's no hole. So that actually a doll can sit on there if you really want to play that. What I was actually trying to say when I was talking about the dolls is that their legs bend. Don't just bend so they can sit down. They're wire. I'll take one out to show you in a minute. They're wire, so they bend. You can bend them so their feet point down. They can sit at the table. They can sit on the sofa. And their feet don't just stick out in front of them. I've seen zillions of play dolls that they're sitting on a sofa and their feet are like that, stuck out in the air like a row of pins. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. It looks silly. Okay, let's go and look at Mummy and Daddy's room. Look at this wardrobe. Isn't it a wicked wardrobe? Double wardrobe and a drawer underneath for each of them. And then there's a dressing shelf in between. And then there's a double bed with clothes, pillows and a mattress and a bedspread. I hope I put those on the right way. I can't see the colours. And then there are 2 bedside tables with lamps, but I couldn't fit the 2 bedside tables in. So I just put one and it's perfect, you know, for a room that size. So that is not all, folks. I'm going to have to stand up because I need to show you this. Excuse me, I'm awfully stiff. Now, what you do is you take this off here. You take that bit off there. And you lift. And in here, I think the roof will come off further, but I actually don't pick it up further. I just lift it up to look inside. Is the children's bedroom. And so we have, can you see, Rhea? Yeah. So we have the single beds. We have, just reminding myself what's in here. We have a little chair, which I actually nicked from the parents' bedroom. We have a little storage chest and a bedside table. And we have the whole width of the floor. So, actually, whoops, I've just knocked a lamp over. Let me pick that up. There we go. So, what I actually do is if I've got any bits that I can't use, I put them back. Actually, look, that's how you do it. The other side can come up too. You can actually lift that whole roof off if you want to. Can you see? Mm-hmm. The other side can come off too, but as I don't go up there much when I'm messing about, I just lift it up quickly to sneak someone up there. I'm just going to put these back on or I'm going to lose them. There we go. 1, 2. Let me just show you. I must sit down, excuse me. Let me just quickly show you. Which one have I got? I think I've got Mummy. Here she is. See how cute she is? And she's got these big flat feet, which means that she stands steadily and doesn't easily get knocked over. And what I mean about her legs, she will bend like this to sit down, but you can bend her legs over your finger like that. Easily, easily, easily. Bend her a little bit more so that she sits. See? And there she is. Sitting on my finger. Can you see? Mm-hmm. Sitting on my finger with her feet pointing down. Have you ever seen a play doll that will do that? Because I haven't, that's for sure. Isn't she beautiful? Right, I'm going to put her back on her chair, and in fact I'm going to do that now. Come on, sweetie pie. Let's put you back on your chair. Yes, anybody who thinks that I'm getting as much fun out of this doll's house as Lacey is, will just about think true. So I'm going to go back over to Lacey and Mr. B and we'll say bye-bye. So give me one moment. Here I am.
So there you are. And
Look at her look.
I must say, I know she
Look at
can't wait to get to it.
She wants to get, she's been over there playing for like ages and she can't wait to get over there back to it.
But
Look at her.
I wanted to say that not only did you do a brilliant description of that, it was fantastic.
Oh, thank you,
but
darling.
also she really appreciates the care and attention you've given to the doll's house.
Aww.
She thinks it's absolutely wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Really great. I don't know how you did it, really. I couldn't do anything like that, so hats off to you.
Oh,
really
thank you,
good.
sweetheart. Just in case anybody's interested, the doll's house and the furniture and the family are all made by Tidlow, Tidlo, and they're a great British firm of wooden toy makers. And yeah, I'm really, really impressed. So we have gone on for a long time. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll be back tomorrow with Lacey and the great Everose sleepover and a story from Bert. So I hope you can join us for that. And of course we'll be back as our usual two selves on Monday.
That's right.
So in the meantime, take care of yourselves and enjoy your babies. And
Let's be good to each other.
Bye-bye.
Bye.